Alright, so the first thing I wanted to talk about was this Poppy's pathing here, to set up for a double kill bot. So there's nothing we did wrong, it's just... double kill. So it's just one of those things that I feel
Red team
like
double kill.
we're not doing, and obviously they had like 3 diamonds on their team. So like I feel like that's the kind of pathing that we just need to, I guess not only watch out more for, but also like maybe try to incorporate into what we're doing. Alright, so the next thing is right around here. Forward, and this is where Shen is dead, which is fine. But now he does what I'll say we always do in solo queue, which is when you die, you teleport back to lane during the laning phase. And it's gonna come back to bite us in the butt, and I think if you look here, like Hecarim isn't pushing the lane. I think only lose at most 2-3 farm to walking back, and then you'll keep your teleport up. But you're gonna see what happens as you TP back to the lane. Disadvantage, and now he's gonna TP down bot, and then Ziggs would just happen to be closer. Like, so now they're gonna have a 3 versus 5, and they get a triple kill here. So right now they're already up a K, and then as you're gonna see after this triple kill,
shut down.
now they're up 2.5K. Anyway, so again, I don't think it's like a terrible decision by you, but I think we need to start being smarter about our TP plays. And there's something else I noticed just playing with you, Mike. Like I feel like rarely do you TP bot, like when we're fighting and like the other team is low. And obviously, guys, in a lot of this, it's going to be like a lot of criticism handed out. And one reason I'm like standing behind this idea of like League of Legends Club and why I think I wanted to go to school is I feel like a lot of the lessons you can learn from playing a regular sport, you can also learn from playing competitive league. So like Mike, you need to learn how to take criticism better. Ryan, you too. And I'm hoping that that's hopefully a lesson maybe you guys get out of this, non-league related. Anyway, next one. So, Hecarim's down without Shen. Okay. See, like right now, Hecarim and Shen are both up here. Well, what's gonna happen is you're gonna see is Hecarim's gonna come down here. Oh, that's funny that he faked you out there. So you did a good job there following him. But now this time he does it like legit, and you don't follow him.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And now we're kind of screwed. Anyway, there's some small things we probably could have done within the triple kill bigger, but the big thing was that they had the numbers advantage. And again, your like TP still hasn't come back up from that time you did it back to lane. So even if you didn't have that TP opportunity before, you could TP there had you not TP back to lane. That's the same TP. Okay, so this is a good thing for us. So what we're going to see happening here is the Poppy. Now we actually kind of get lucky because their Poppy I think played really well in that he doesn't have vision of us because it's blocked by the sweeper. He comes here and we were just he holds us away, but obviously he's at a 3rd health. So then later on there's about to be a fight here. And so now we have 3 guys on their team below 30% health. I'm actually mispositioned out here. Luckily, so is the resilience.
Blue team double kill.
Oh, we don't get this alien. Anyway, and now we do a really smart thing, which is go to that. actually want to call it. Alright, so we have Baron, and we know, like, we can see Sivir's about to come back up, but we know Zilean is dead. So the question is, obviously, what do we do next? I think I pinged incorrectly. I pinged Dragon here. I think the right call... Oh, and also something else I wanted to point out that I think is a good thing is the number of pinks we have and greens on the map. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So everyone's laid a pink. Not gonna lie, I think this one might be a bug, but at least 4 out of the 5 of us have laid a pink, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trinket wards on. So I feel like just as a quick check-in, that's good. So we're in a good spot here. I think this mid wave is prepped. We can see that Hecarim's top. I think we should push mid and possibly try to get 2 turrets out of it. And I think that leads to a bigger discussion, is they have, and because we know it's 4v5, they have really good wave clear between Sivir and Ziggs. So I think what we should do here is Shen should actually try to go bot. And even if that means TPing down right now to this bot wave, and because he'll have his ult up, he already has his ult up, so he can ult back if he needs to. The reason why you want to split push is when they have really good wave clear, obviously. You can't just siege one lane. So I feel like 4 of us should have went mid to try to even get 2 turrets here, and Mike should have split bottom just to get away from the Hecarim, and plus we don't have their tier 1 tower. And I feel like if we do that, we could arguably get 4 Baron, 4 turrets out of this Baron buff. If you just watch the mini-map, what actually happens is like we kind of scatter. Like Joey went back. Joey was kind of low, so I'm not against Joey going back. But like Shen just kind of dances around. We all kind of just dance around here. We decide, like I called Dragon, and we decided not to do it, which I think again was a fine call. Ryan actually goes down to get this farm, even though Kai is yelling at him, Ryan, don't do that. We all know how that turns out for Ryan. And they want to get in Dragon. And this is a big deal because that's their 3rd dragon. That would have been our 1st dragon. So while I don't think going to Dragon was the best idea, what we did was terrible. Like we all had a lot of health other than Joey. There was like sort of no, and we had a mid-wave prepped. Again, Zilean was dead. I think we really screwed up by not doing what I said, which is try to go mid and bottom. Or at the very least go Dragon when we had pretty good health. Alright, the next one. So here we're going to see some original positioning mistakes, I think, by... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, this is... Okay, this is not the part I was thinking of. I'm sorry. So this is just a spot we should have bailed early. Like, this is a fail dive. Like, to Mike's credit, it looks like the minion's in here first, but Mike actually takes the turret aggro, which isn't pretty tanky at this point. But he also is going to fail his E, which is on Sivir, and I think she had her spell shield. I don't think that was the best idea. So we have some damage coming through here on Poppy, which obviously is reasonably tanky at this point. Ziggs is in a really safe spot. Zilean, I don't know where the Zilean even is. Oh, Zilean is dead? Zilean's dead. So, oh, that's right, it was. It was a 4v5 when we went. So anyway, we want to play a little bit here. Now Hecarim has access to their back line. I should have actually come on to Hecarim, as well as other people. Should have, literally, I feel like the 5 of us should have come on Hecarim while these 2 guys played back. Now, interestingly, Hecarim actually gives up on Hecarim. He's chunked down really hard by Kai and decides to bail. We keep our attention here. I hold him, which keeps him out of the fight, but like right here, Ziggs is actually going to come through with a really nice ult. We'll group up. That was a good ult by Ryan. That ult by Ziggs. Again, we finally have Poppy really low, but as you can see after that Ziggs ult, 2 of us are super low. Sivir is nearly at full health, and Ziggs, their other damage dealer, is nearly at full health. Now, here's what we wish. That's a good E by Ryan. I think we should have just failed. You want him turning and getting a first kill and almost a second kill. you know Joey's going to. I started back. Which is nice. Even if we just bail now. Because I think by now we would have seen Ziggs and Sivir. Now obviously Sivir looks slow, but Zilean has his ult up, which I didn't even think about while we were playing. And if we're all really low against an AD carry. And even if he just double bombs us, like we all get stunned and it's just obviously I catch my it's ulted like I don't think I saw like literally the millisecond before Sivir dies. He gets ulted. Hecarim, he didn't know was there. Comes back in. So I think I'm just sticking around to try to get these two as well. Pay for it.
Killing spree.
Now here's the fight I was talking about. Or I thought I was talking about before. Alright, so here's where I think Kai and I screwed up originally. Like I clicked to go to Shen. I should have clicked to stay near Misfortune. So you're gonna see me as a support actually path differently from my AD carry, which is really stupid. And then I don't know what Kai is doing back here. Like if you look on the map, there's really, I guess he's going to kill that. Alright, I mean I understand, I don't think that's that dumb, but clearly when we're all grouped in like in the enemy's jungle, that probably wasn't the best idea. So what happens next is you guys will see like I tried to kill them, but we're actually gonna get like sort of pincer attacked here. And what I think we're really going to find out is the problem with our 2 damage comp. So I come in to try, as because Joey does a good job of engaging here, I also try to be like, engage. What I didn't see is the Zilean does a really good job right here. He gets and then, again, here's the problem with our comp. Hecarim comes in from the backside, and we just can't keep their damage dealers from both sides off. We try, like I shield him, Shen shields him, but it's just too much damage. The problem with our comp, which is Joey lands an ult here, and all 4 of us are here, focusing the 2 of them. Like he's able to chuck some damage to the side. Sivir's nowhere near the fight at this point, and Zilean is off to the side. But the problem is we really only have Kai, and Kai isn't even, obviously he's an assassin, not a DPS. And this I think was just the problem with our comp, going with a 2-threat comp. When one of our threats got blown up right away, I think if we ever do that, we just need to bail right away. Like he ults, and then we just have to run away and just take our loss. Again, Ziggs lands a really good still in the fight, things happen. So Kai can literally fight their damage dealers, which is a fine decision. Like otherwise, we're just going to keep on DPing us range. But here's where I think the problem was: Shen bailed. Right now, if Shen had stayed, we have 2 guys super low. Like he's obviously been ulted, so he'll come back. But who's going to come back pretty low? And Hecarim here. If we take Shen out of the equation, we now have 2 half HP people on our team. He'll come back up full health and low health. But we have the advantage if Shen stays. If Shen goes, like even Shen joining this fight doesn't give them the advantage. So he dies now again. If Shen was up here, I think it's a different story. He starts to back away, and then we actually probably could have got the kill on Hecarim. Zilean makes a really nice double bomb, and it catches both of us in its stun radius. Hecarim gets away, and now we have us 2 versus those 2, already even, and then Hecarim realizes. Alright, so again, original bad positioning, and then I think some bad decision making during the fight as well. And then our last 29.5 minutes. This was what Kai was talking about with the not peeling. So you go for a dragon, which I think is a fine idea. First, I know that we have this down, and like Superman unchecked will do like a third of the damage of a turret. Still, stupid decision of me. Let's see what vision we have at this point. I at least see Sivir's there, so I have to assume people are going to be coming. Anyway, I don't know. We get dragon. Now, I think we should all try to hightail out of it this way, and I'll just retreat. And I think we should have cut our losses there, just because we've obviously lost a couple team fights already. So I think it was a mistake for us to try to re-engage here. But Mike goes in, and Ryan, Joey, like, you can't leave Poppy here against our backline, and this is what I was talking about, like our tanks deciding to engage here rather than try to peel for our damage dealers. I think the right decision for you, rather than go that direction, is come back here. Likewise, Mike, I think engaging here was probably a bad idea. Like, I mean, obviously I already said that. So again, we have a nice 3-man ults, but our damage dealers are over here getting 1v2 versus a really fed, really strong Poppy. Able to 1v2. We're just especially when we have 2 damage comp, positioned better to peel for our carries and just communicating more. And like there was like just a couple times we chose to fight that I think probably fighting was a poor idea. And then with the Baron, I think we just made a very poor decision. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Obviously, what do you guys think? All right.